Hello, my name is C.Norman. If you have come to this video, it is likely because you want to see what the options are, which I spoke about in the previous video. Just to recap, the common goal that all of us share is that we would like to take our time and utilize it on the things that we love to do, such as spending time with your kids, having enough spare time to take the road less traveled, or simply because you want to be able to live comfortably without having to worry how the next bill will get paid. No doubt, we all have been there before. So, let's call our common goal time and money. The question now is, how do we get more time and money without having to change our schedule and lifestyle, or invest money that we already don't have? If you have ever worked before, it doesn't matter what the job is, then you are already familiar with the first option. That would be trading your hours for dollars, which is exactly what we do in a traditional job setting. So, let's explore the concept of working, briefly. The average person spends about 8 hours a day, simply recharging, so that they can get up and do it again the next day. Meaning that 8 hours, out of the same 24 that we all have, is spent resting, leaving the average person with about 16 hours in the day to be productive. Sound like a lot of time? Well, not when we really look at it. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? Likely, spending about an hour getting prepared for the day. And if we have kids, getting them ready, and to school or daycare. Then, depending on traffic and how far you live from your job, it can take an hour or more to get to work. Notice, that is 3 hours of your time spent just preparing to spend the next 8 hours of your time at work. We spent 3 hours of our time getting ready for and traveling to work. Then we will spend the next 8 hours of our day, or 7, if you count lunch, trading dollars for hours. With this work concept, it is easy to see. In order to increase the amount of income we generate from our job, we would have to increase the amount of time that we work. That may be fine for some. But for many of us, our daily schedules won't permit us to work more hours. Or, we may have kids, and can't imagine spending any more time away from them than we already do. So, what is our other option, if working more hours won't cut it? Or if you are currently working too many hours, and are losing out on time to live life? This second option, which I'm sure many of you are familiar with, would give you the option to design your own work schedule, somewhat. That option is becoming an independent contractor, or business owner. But you already knew that, right? You see, most people understand that, in order to make their own work schedules, so that they can control their own time, that they have to own their own business. So, how would one achieve the goal that we all have, to have more time and more money, through owning a business? The first thing you need is the knowledge to start up a business successfully. It can be similar to a maze, trying to navigate through the ever-changing business world. And while many of us may have great ideas which can be turned into business plans, the idea is only the first step. We still must develop and plan how that business will survive. And when it comes to the business world, the word survive should be taken very literally, as most businesses close their doors for good within the first 3 years of business. And if you are a successful business owner, then there is the chance that you are spending a lot more time running your business instead of running your life. That's not meant to be offensive. For business owners, it's merely the reality of running a successful business. 40-hour weeks are non-existent. Try 60 to 80 hours per week, which means less time with your family, and more time, quite literally, taking care of business. If you came to this website, exploring options to create more income, then I just showed you two of them. The most common and traditional ways that I know. Nothing new, right? But if you came here, already knowing that you realistically only have 1 to 2 spare hours a day, free, outside of your daily routine, so the traditional ways won't work for you, then, what I would like to share with you, is a possible solution, that I found to help me focus on the things that I love, and not worry about finances for things I care about. No, this is not the point, where I throw out some random figures, hoping to hypnotize you into checking out the solution that I'm going to show you. This information is at no cost to you. The only cost involved was me putting this website together. The cost at which I am glad to incur, just to share this info. If you would like to view this info, just so that you can see how others are getting to their point B's, without changing their lifestyle, then, simply click on the green tab here, that says, The Solution. It is here that I will show you how to obtain our common goal, without having to work more hours at your job, or start a new business venture, in this unpredictable economy. If that's what you came here for, then I'll see you there.